Health is wealth. But first, what's up, beautiful people? This is your favorite cousin Rich, and I greatly do appreciate y'all for watching. And you know, we got the tea with us because you know, a happy life is a healthy life, and a healthy life is what? A happy life. Now, let's get started. I had a conversation with my brother yesterday, and we were talking about everything that's going on in the world, predominantly health. He was telling me the new diet he's going on. You know, he cut out carbs and all that type of stuff, which I'm happy for him. You know, and we're just talking about, you know, what's going on. And I mentioned, I said, hey, how do we have bird flu and don't eggs come from chickens? So if we have a shortage of eggs and eggs coming from chicken, shouldn't we have a shortage of chicken as well, like poultry on the shelf? And it just gets me thinking, it gets us thinking, you know, what are we really doing? What are we really putting into our bodies? You do more research and they say a chicken is raised in 28 days. 28 days, a chicken, 28 days from whenever it's hatched, even if it comes from eggs now, you know, but from the little baby chicklet to when it's, you know, ready for consumption. 28 days. And that's what we put in our body. I'm guilty of it too, but I'm aware, I'm conscious of it. So I don't do it as much, or I don't indulge as much, or I try to be very, very aware of when I do. So this is just a public service announcement for people who may not be. And this is just a reminder for people who are. I just sit back and I look. He tells me, you know, I got to stop eating cheese because every time I eat cheese, you know, I get a whole bunch of mucus going on, da-da-da-da-da. And then it gets me going. I say, is it really the cheese that's messing us up? Or is it the stuff that they pump in the cows and stuff? Is that all that, you know, that those hormones and all that stuff, antibiotics and all that? Is that what's going on into the milk, which is going on to the cheese, which is going on to us, which is making us sick with the mucus and the diseases and all this? It just has you sitting back wondering and thinking. And I know it's a lot of vegetarians and vegans out here saying, oh, I'm vegetarian, I'm vegan, I'm okay, you know what I'm saying? It's all in the meat, da-da-da-da-da. If you think for 1 second that they're not messing with your vegetables and your fruits with pesticides and all that type of stuff, you think you safe and you in the clear too? You're not. You're not. So people going to say, well, damn, we screwed if we try to get organic. We screwed if we try to eat the fruits and vegetables. We screwed if we try to eat clean. What do we do? Shit, we might as well eat McDonald's. I feel you. Sometimes I be feeling like that. But the one thing I can tell you right now that I believe that can help us all is if we fast. Yeah, fasting. Fasting has been around since the beginning of time. Fasting has been around for ages and ages, and people across the world have always fasted. And I thoroughly believe fasting will help us. Why? Number one, we eat too much already. You know, we eat 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 meals a day. We always eating, we always consuming. So you got to think about it. If we always consuming, we always eating, and what's in our food, we always consuming all these bad things. So if we limit how many times we're opening up our mouths and inserting all these bad things, that limits how much, you know, our body has to work to process these things and get rid of it. So if we limit that, we're giving our body a break. We're giving our body a chance to even fight, you know, external things, you know. So number one, I believe in fasting. I thoroughly believe in fasting. You know, start off with 12 hours, 16 hours, 8 hours, whatever you do, but just try to fast. Give your body a break from digesting food to break down what you have in you and get rid of it. The less that we can put all these foreign substances in our bodies, I believe it would be the best for us. That's number one. Number two, be grateful, drink water. Number three, be mindful of what you're putting in your body. That's it. Sometimes if you feel like you want to go get some chips, ask yourself, are you really hungry? You know, and if you can find a better type of chip that's made with less chemicals or less additives or whatever the case may be, go for that option. You know, instead of eating McDonald's 6, 7 times a week or 4 times a week, you know, try to scale it in half. You know, if you go 6 times, try to cut it at 3. If you go 3, try to go 1 or twice. You know, just try little incremental things, you know, will make a world of a difference. Just like if you go to McDonald's, little by little by little, you get bigger. So if you cut little things, you make little changes for the better, little by little, guess what? You'll change into a whole different person. Like I said, there's so many things out here that's going against us that we possibly cannot, you know, outrun what's going on. So the best thing to do is figure out how to deal with it, figure out how to work with it, figure out how to live with it. And for me, like I said, fasting, drinking water, being grateful, you know, and being mindful of what we consuming and when we consuming it. And really asking ourselves, are we hungry? Are we bored? That was a big thing about me when I was younger. I would love to eat just because I was bored. I love eating. So the thing was like, okay, Sometimes food is not just for, just pleasure. Sometimes food is really for fuel. So is this the time that you need to fuel yourself? It's just like your car. If your car is full full of gas, why are you putting more gas in there? It's already full, Sometimes our bodies are already full and we just keep piling more and more and more and more into it. So, like I said, the 3 things: number 1, fasting; number 2, drinking water; and number 3, being mindful of what we put into our bodies. We try these 3 things, I'm telling you, it can turn your whole trajectory of how you feel about yourself, how you living, everything. It turn everything around. I promise you, just those 3 things. Now, this is your favorite cousin Rich, and I greatly do appreciate y'all for watching. I'm a spiritual life coach, and on top of that, I lost 160 pounds. So I kind of know what I'm talking about. So if you need some advice, you need a life coaching session, you need some questions answered, or you need an ebook to help you out through your current situation, you can find them all on my website at cousinrichcoaching.com, and the link is listed down below in the description. Again, I greatly do appreciate y'all for watching. Y'all be safe. Love and blessings.